Hey campers, George here. Out trudging in the bush. Thought I'd take a walk, nice day to do it. I thought while I stopped to make myself a cup of coffee, I'd share something I bought the other day with you. And that's this guy. The Mardingtop Tactical 28-liter backpack. Let's have a look, see what I did with it, how I packed it for myself. As you can see, it comes with a chest strap, and it also comes with a hip strap, which for me are two musts with any backpack I'm looking at. I'm looking at using this as a day pack. They say you could probably use it for a 3-day tactical pack. It is 28 liters, a little bit bigger than the last one I bought. My BUSHCRAFT one that I use for when I trudge. You can see it here. It sits nicely on my back, just like all their packs that I have. It really is comfortable for me to use. I find them very handy, very comfortable. So let's have a look-see. So as you can see, it's just a matter of quick unclipping and it's off, just like any normal standard backpack. So as you can see, like I said, it is a 28 liter. It has one main compartment, a smaller compartment on the top here, two side zippered pockets. They're all zippered. I have my Joe Lomo military style canteen bag on the side here. It does have MOLLE, so that allowed me to put that on. On this side you can see the MOLLE. There's MOLLE in the front, and on the front here I have my possibles pouch. This is where I keep everything I want quick access to. Same thing again, it is a MOLLE system, so it sits on there pretty good. You can see it there, and underneath you have your MOLLE, and it does have those elastic stretchable bands on it, so if you get wet clothes or something like that, you can put it in there on the outside of your pack when you're heading back. I have my hatchet on it here. It sits pretty good, and I just am using the elastic to hold it, and I have no problem with that. It's stayed on there just fine. And on the bottom it does have the two straps, which allows you to put a tarp, a jacket, something, you know, like a small tarp. This is my bare butt tarp, and you could put it, maybe a tent, pack it on the bottom here, even a poncho, something like that that you need quick access to. If it starts to rain or something like that, you can just pull it out and put it on, and off you go. Like I said, two main compartments and the two on the side. It does have the expansion straps on the side here to tighten everything up. On the back, and this is a little bit different to my other pack I have with them, they do have the mesh on this one. I sweat a lot anyway, and I find that even with the mesh it doesn't make any difference. My other one doesn't have it, it just has a plain back to it, and I see no difference in them for me, but that's just me. On the side here I just put my belt knife on. I got lazy and just clipped it on the side here. I wanted to see how well these held. I've had no problem there. This is my BPS Adventurer that I just hung on here, and it's my belt knife. So you have a lot of MOLLE on here. It does have the ability to put patches on, and there's a lot of space there if that's what you like. Good solid straps. They're stitching and everything, and I've never had a problem with it. They use good solid buckles, no issue there. And like I said, this is my Joe Lomo, which didn't come with it. These externals didn't come with it, but this is typically what I would take on me on a day hike anyway. I tried to put everything that I would normally use on it in it for a long day hike. In other words, I'm going to be making a meal, a cup of coffee, maybe breakfast, lunch, and then head home in the evening. And it had no problem holding that stuff. And I kind of really put a lot of stuff in, more than I normally would. And it handled it no problem. Comfort-wise, didn't have any problems with it. It's nice and snug. You can snug it up and bending over, that sort of thing, no problem there. Sorry, the chest strap cross here, which is adjustable, you can slide it up and down, obviously, just like most backpacks, allow you to set it at the height you want. You can adjust your hip strap, very important. The hip strap takes all the weight off your shoulders, makes it a lot more comfortable. And if you set it right with your chest strap, your pack doesn't hang back on you or anything. It sits nice and snug to you, doesn't flop around with it, anything like that. The side pouches, they have two. You can see this one here, it's a zippered pouch, and they work fine. They're not overly big, but everything I need is in them. So you can see here, I have a very small, good hands, George, very small basic first aid kit here. It's just band-aids, that sort of thing. On a day pack, I don't really carry that much. I'm never that far away from my vehicle or a phone call to get help if I need it. This here is my cell phone charger. It's a backup, and I have backup bug spray, which fits in there just fine. Side expansion clips, this pops off, and there's my knife. Normally that would be on my belt, but today I just put my little Opinel number 8 on the side here that I have on my belt. Fairly typical for me. Molly on the sides with my canteen, and the reason I like this setup from Joe Lomo is that it's a little bit bigger than your regular military canteen, and you have nice big side pouches, and I use the Tough Possum little pocket pals to put, I have a little fire starter kit in there, and on this side I have my coffee and sweetener. So, and then a nice solid canteen in it, and I have a bush box in there, a ferro rod and a spoon. Mix my coffee up. So that works great, and it sits on there very nicely. In fact, I could put 2 on here to balance it a bit better if I wanted to. On the top here, you can see it has this pouch here. And in there, I could fit my Snug Pack Enhanced Patrol Poncho, which is not small, and it fit in there just fine. It does have little inside pockets on it, which you can put things in, like I have my batteries for my GoPro. They sit in there, I just put them in there. And it's a fairly decent pocket, and this is a pocket that you want quick access to. If you're like me, I like to put snacks in the top here. I can unzip it, pull out a snack, and off you go. It is a hydration pack as well, and I believe it is, I'm not sure, but I think it's 2 liters hydration pack, and it does have the ability to put the hydration straw out the side of the pack, and you can drink on the go. That's pretty standard with any hydration pack. It does not come with the hydration pouch. That's a separate item. So that's just on the top here. You have that little pouch, like I said, with some little pockets in here, and then you have the main pouch. Now in here, this main pouch, you can see the zip goes all the way down there, and it really opens it out. I just dropped my poncho there, and here's where I put everything. And in here you can see it's a nice big pouch. I got stuff falling out of here. It's a nice big pouch. This would be my food pouch, my food bag. It is a Cedar Summit waterproof bag, and I like to put my food in there and hang it in a tree. Coming from California, that was always a good idea because of bears and whatnot would go straight for it. So hang it in a tree away from your campsite, kept the bears away from you. But in my kayak and things like that, keeps it dry. And of course, if you have liquids or anything, smushy stuff in here, it's a dry bag, so it doesn't let it leak into your pack. So I have that. I have the Stanley cook set here, which is the the frying pan cook set. It has a bag in there, and I have stuff in there, the standard Stanley frying pan. I like to fry. Milliliter titanium pot. Inside here I have a 1 burner stove wrapped in a cloth so it doesn't rattle. I do have my mono binocular or monocular. I always have this with me because a lot of the times I'll see game a little bit further away and I want a closer look at them, or birds or things like that. I like to use this to have a look-see. So I always have that in my day pack. I have my Stanley, this is actually a French press vacuum. You can't boil water in it, but you can boil water and put it in there, and it's a French press, and not only that, it's vacuum, so it works really well at keeping everything warm for a long time, and it'll make a couple of cups. So you can trudge around and have coffee access to coffee for a couple of hours. It'll stay nice and hot and enjoyable. Nice little thing, and it's not small, and it fits in there. I have an emergency blanket in the bottom. It's you can use it as a tarp. You can wrap it around you if you get cold. It's a signaler, everything. It's the heavy duty one. I don't know if you know about these. And I have a performance blended fuel canister for my 1 burner stove. And that was all in here. Now this is where your hydration pack would go in. I don't use them, so I have my gloves and a padded seat to sit on if it's really muddy or wet. I like to have that. And you can see it's a nice decent sized pouch. It handled a lot more than what you think. And if you look at what I've got in here with everything like this, for me, he says, that's a lot. It's a lot. It holds. So I can't complain about that. Plus I have a tarp on the bottom, and I still have my side pouches and everything. And you can hang things on the side. 2 full-size laptops will fit in here. So if you're looking for a school bag, college bag, that sort of thing, even a work bag to take to work, it will handle a lot. And you could use it for, they even recommend, and I've noticed this a lot with Mardingtop, is that they recommend it for biking on either a bicycle or a motorcycle. And it's a nice pack to have on your back. And like I said, they do snug up nice. So when you're on your motorcycle, that's always a good thing. So they have smaller packs. I have their 25 litre, which I love that pack. And I use it for my bushcraft walkabouts if I'm going to go and play a little bit in the outdoors. Solid material, it is waterproof. They do recommend, if you want to clean it, to wipe it down with a wet cloth. Do not use detergent or bleach on it, because that will get rid of the waterproofing, and that's just about with any backpack. It's nice and smooth, and inside, like I said, the stitching, excellent. Now, I've never had a problem with my other packs with them, and they do have a bunch of different packs. A bunch. So I'll put their link down below if you want to go visit their website and have a look-see. You might just find something you like. There you go. My Mardingtop 28 litre tactical backpack. I use it as a day pack, a walkabout pack. Takes me out in the bush, and like I said, it carries everything I need. So can't complain about that. Don't forget now, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back again soon. Something else to show you. Or just a trudge, fishing. Who knows? Just saying. Thanks for watching, and you be safe out there. Take care now. Bye.